So today my topic is like a customer-centric approach for the digital ecosystem. So here, we will talk about more like how the digital transformation is going on and how we can use the Sitecore in this whole journey. So I request you all the attendee to see this topic as a brand owner or as a company owner of the any company. Yeah, so you can get most of it. So before jumping into this, I just have a quick introduction who I am. So I have 3 year MVP and I am a certified commerce certified and technology. And currently I am working as a Sitecore marketing technologist in one of the biggest bank in UAE. I'm working in Sitecore since 2009 and starting my journey on the version of 5.3. I have been involved in 15 plus big Sitecore enterprise project end to end. And I love to write blogs. You can find my blogs in sitecoresolution.blogspot.com. You can follow on Twitter. And I am a co-founder and initiator of the Sitecore user group in UAE, Dubai. Cool. So I think now everybody knows like we are going to the digital world and we all are embracing the digital world and things are changing from the physical to digital. Yeah, so but we also see a lot of challenges on the digital world because as people are moving to the digital world they have to take care of other things as well. Yeah, so the importance of digital world is everybody knows. So a little bit background about how we are moving toward the digital world. So this is my best example that you can see the other player in the market versus Amazon. Yeah, so as per the market value of the Amazon, if you think, and the other player, you can see the value over the last couple of years. Yeah, so we all know how things are fast moving to the digitally, and people and companies are totally rely on the digital nowadays. If you see how the values has changed over 10 years, you can see a lot of player who was king in their area upon a time, like Target, Walmart, and all. Like their revenues are going down. However, at the same time, Amazon revenues has been increasing from 2000%. At the same time, we also observe like if you don't have a digital change and innovation, might be your business can be fail and backburn as compared to the other player. And we know the examples, yeah, where the people is lacking the innovation and they are far not going far to the market and they have suffered to struggle to stable their brand in the market. Yeah, so we know like how important is innovation and the digital change. And nowadays there are companies who are totally relying on the internet or I can say the digital. So if you see Netflix, Zomato, yeah, they don't have a physical setup. So their whole assets is that digital or internet. So now the industry is moving from the physical to the digital, and there are companies who are totally rely only on the digital or internet-based company, and we see the market share of that company is huge as compared to the other vendors. So at this time, if you have to provide a complete digital experience, yes, the options are available, and how to provide it and what are the challenge we are facing, there is a part of the digital transformation. Yeah, and how Sitecore can help, that we have to check. So what is the real problem in the digital world? Yeah, so as we are moving to the digital world, there are couple of problems we are facing also. Yeah, so there are three M's problem that I think in this digital transformation journey people are facing. So first is the multiple customer. Yeah, so right now we have a different type of customer set. Like it is not a one type of customer. You are connecting with the different persona of your customer, different diversity, different nationality. So you have to think a different variety of the customer. So your solution has to be different aspect. Yeah, might be one customer is not interested in the same product, other is. Yeah. So what are the difference? What are the habits change? Second one is different touch point or multiple touch point. So I remember like before 20 years, there is only one option to interact with your bank is like your physical branch. So you have to go to the branch, you have to do the transaction. So you know like where I need to go. But now the options are multiple. You have a website, you have a mobile app, you have a ATMs. So think like this, you now in the digital world, you have a multiple options available to the customer. So how to provide the digital experience seems like seamless experience, that is really very important nowadays. And the third thing is multiple technology and platform. So now we are moving to the digital world and we are heavily dependent on the technology and the platform. And the problem is not that, problem is beyond that, like because we have a multiple technology and systems in place. So if you are thinking from the big enterprise client point of view, there are multiple technology, and as per one survey we found like there one company is using more than 150 technology entirely, including from everything. So you need to think like which technology, which platform is solving your problem and how you are adopting the technology. So as I mentioned, the multiple diversified customer, we have based on the nationality, you have different age, income. Every customer has a different spending power. So what product you have for the different customer, and how if this customer come and interact with your brand, how it is experiences differ. The personal preference, somebody prefer to go to the branch, somebody prefer to go to the mobile app, and somebody is using your website. Yeah, so there's a different set of things. Then some are the digital savvy, some are brand savvy, so you can see like different set of things. And here is a holistic view of how like you have multiple touch point. So let's suppose you have some brand or travel agency, you can think any of your company name, and so you can provide multiple points, like you can build a website, you can have a mobile app, you can have a social media, you can have a Facebook, you can have a call center, you can call and book the ticket, you can have an email communication, you can have a point of sales, ATMs. This is a variety of things. Yeah. Now come to the point like different technology. So if you see the whole ecosystem of any big enterprise, they have a different set of functionality. Like they have a middleware, they have a backend infrastructure, they have marketing team, email marketing, SEO, their brand team, their sales team, and everybody is using a different tools. Yeah, it is not a common technology which is solving the whole problem. If you think about the organization who is having a 50,000 employee, yeah, and different departments, so obviously they are using a different set of tool technology, and somehow some technology need to connect together. Yeah, so this is again a one big problem nowadays. So if you think like how this technology is really related to me or the customer, is it? So if you think the biggest or bigger picture of the customer journey map, you can think how customer is interacting with your brand. Brand is nothing with your company, yeah, um, with your enterprise where you are working or which client you are working. So take example like you have a travel agency or travel company who provide a different ticket booking or other deals options. Yeah. So before purchase, you have something in your mind. Maybe you can go to the social media page of that company. You can go for the rating, review, advertisement. You can see some banners. So it is nothing related with your website that we are working on or the mobile app. Yeah, but it is a big part of the customer journey, which we sometimes we don't care. Second is during the purchase. So during purchase might be I am involving through the website or the email, or might be I'm directly called to the customer care and book my flight. So you can see, like, website is one of the channel to buy the purchase. And after purchase also, like, there are systems, tool, technology, and people involved. Like, there is a billing, there is a transactional email, there's a kickback emails, there is cross sale, there is help support. So all this thing involves other systems as well. This is a very holistic view of the customer journey map. And if you think, like, website is just one of the part of that whole journey, that we are working on. So we need to think through the different system and the big picture when we are designing anything. So here I am giving one example, like, how customer interaction is important, and how, like, customer is interacting with your brand. And if you are the owner of the brand, you can think like, okay, what's going on in my company. So let's take example. There is a customer, Mr. John. He just bought a new product. You can think like he just bought a credit card from any of the bank. Yeah. Now he had a credit card with some of the bank, and he's enjoying that new product, and he's very happy. And he's sharing the experience with the friend and with the colleague. Say, man, this is very good product. I just got it. I am getting very too much cash back on this thing. Bank is very good. So currently he's in the positive mood. Now suddenly what happened, like, he's not satisfied with the service of the credit card, maybe some extra charges applied on the credit card, and somehow so he went to the negative zone where he's not satisfied with the service. Now he's not happy, and he's spreading the negative views about the product to the customer or the colleague. And now he start posting the negative post as well on the social media, like, don't buy this credit card, they are fraud, or they are not giving the good discounts or the service. Then suddenly what happened, at the same time, some of the customer care service executive called to Mr. John and tried to sell the another card or maybe another service like a personal loan, or, sir, are you interested to the other product? Now you just think about Mr. John, like, how the experience I am getting, because my call center don't know what is in my mind, and I have posted a negative feedback on the social media because the systems are not connected, because there are a lot of problems. So think like a customer point of view, how the customer is getting the experience. Yeah, maybe from the development point of view you don't care about all this thing, but as I mentioned, if you think about the owner of the company, if you have a company, you can say like, I don't care, like, I want to provide the best customer experience, otherwise this type of customer will never come back to my company. So usually, like, when any customer connect with your brand, they are connecting with your brand, not your sub department. So in every company there are sub department who is working. Like, my website team is different, my social media team is different. Yeah. So let's take this example. I'm the customer. I'm interacting with your website online channel. So when I interact with your website, I'm interacting with set of people, set of system and technology. Correct? That is completely separated with other systems. Yeah, and their people are different, their processes are different. But from the customer, they are interacting with one brand. They don't care how many department you have internally. At the same time, you have a call center or you have a social media. Yeah. So currently in the organization who are not very connected internally or very disconnected mode, they don't interact with each other and they don't know what happening to the other area. So they are treating like our interaction as a separate interaction. But from the customer point of view, sometimes customer confused and getting the bad experience because he's not getting a seamless experience in the omni-channel, like, softwares or the platform. So right now we talk a lot about the problems. This is a problem. Like, we know, like, we are embracing the digital changes, digital innovation, and we see some problem, real statement problem. What is the problem? So one of the problem is um, uh, not connected with the systems. People are the problem. Processes are the problem. So if you are involved in any of the digital transformation project or transformation the technology, I have some tips that I want to share that might be help to think through or when you design your solutions. So how I provide the solution, I'm not saying like it is a solution. It can be minimize your problem, because any of the digital transformation project, there is no full-fledged removing the problem. Problem are still there, but I'm just minimize the thing. So minimize the problem. There is a foundation that I believe is really important to any of the company who is providing the innovation to the customer, which is the centralized customer communication. Yeah. So this is a very big baseline, like how you can provide the centralized communication to the customer, which means whoever is providing the interaction to the customer has to be centralized and other departments should know. So from the customer point of view, I have a one system, one centralized databases where I can communicating with my um, customers. So what is the strategy for your digital communication? You have to provide from the 3M solution to the 3C solution, which means you have to whatever your problem is, like you can solve through the 3C, like centralized customer communication. And what are the things are important for this is data. Without data, you can't provide the great experience. So you have to collect all the data from different systems. Second thing is analytics. So after data collection, the raw data and all, you have to provide the solid analytics. Yeah. So you know the big reports, picture of the customer. And the third thing is the action. So these are the three main pillars to convert this thing: data, analytics, and action. So I have to capture all the data. I have to connect all the dots. I have to provide a holistic analytics, and I have to provide the action. Action is nothing but a personalization or what action you are taking based on the analytics. So if you have the good analytic about the customer, maybe you can provide a great experience, either offline, online, personalization, auto personalization, whatever. So it all come under the actions. So like people saying, okay, just implement the Sitecore or any of the system, things will solve. But it is not that easy. Yeah. So providing the centralized experience is not that easy. And as per the McKinsey reports, billions of dollars have been invested and sometimes it's wasted for this digital transformation because of not the right approach, not the right systems. So it is not a one-day task that I just provide the site core and my things are been solved. No, this is not a problem. So what are the things that you can think if you want to provide the centralized experience from the organization point of view and the digital transformation point of view? So there is always a top-down approach. What is a top-down approach is like you can think from the multiple aspect. Always look the problem from the bigger angle, not from the one developer angle or the architect angle. What is the things involved? What is the cost involved? What is the impact to the business? And always align your higher management first, whatever you are doing. So from the CEO, CTO, all the higher business heads, so if they align with your approach, things will automatically come down. So it should be a top-down approach, any of your initiative. Other thing is it is not a tech only. So always remember technology is just helping the business problem, but it always involve multiple people, process, the habits. It is not a system. If I just deploy one of the platform, things will be solved. No, there are some training required. There are some people habit change required. There is a process that required. So think beyond the technology as well. Like customer first approach. You have to think your solution about the customer. Like I saw a lot of system which people are just thinking from the product point of view or from the other angle. They don't care about the customer point of view. So always think like you are providing a solution to the customer, and customer really don't care which platform you are running, what are the things. So are you solving the customer problem? If customer is coming to your website or the app or your any of the platform that you are designing, are able to solve their problem, why customer is coming to my website, yeah, what they are looking. So you need to think like, what is the customer metrics, customer success thing. Always embrace the change. Sometimes some organization is not able to get the latest change that is going to the market. The perfect example we saw in the first or second slide, lack of innovation. So, and we see the results. So if you are not embrace the change or the new technology or the new process, people might be you will be behind to the market. The perfect example now, everybody is moving to the cloud because of the cloud power and their flexibility, their pricing model. And some organizations they are still rigid. No, I don't want to go to the cloud. Might be multiple reasons. Some of the bureaucracy reason, like people are fear their jobs and all, but some people are fear with the data. But nowadays, picture has been changed. Everybody is like adopting the change. So sometimes as a organization you have to adopt the change. As a developer, you have to adopt the change from the new technology, new system. Might be I'm very comfortable with the .NET or any programming language, but new system demand more new technology. So you have to change yourself to adopt the change. This is the way, from the top to down, you have to provide the flexibility if you want to do any good digital transformation system. Choose the right product. So there are a lot of products which solve the same problem. It's just a matter of selection, Unicorn, or TDS, or any system you can think, Sitecore versus Adobe. Think like this. It is all like a car. It is up to you. How's your budget, how's your existing team comfortable with. There is nothing wrong and right. A lot of technology solving the same problem. So you need to choose when you are thinking to the new product or the new technology, like which suits us or our organization with a multiple parameter, and then you have to take the decision. Sometimes people take just different software or the product and they don't have to go through. Might be they are facing problem, yeah. So you are the right one who need to choose the decisions, yeah. Business case is the most important thing of any of the digital transformation journey or any new initiative. Without business case, there is no ROI, there is no point to implement any of the thing. We saw the Sitecore license, the Azure license, they are way costly. So if I am going to my management, okay, boss, I need to implement the Sitecore or any of the thing which required like 10 CR cost. Simple answer and question is, what is my ROI? If I invest this thing, what is my returns of that from the business point of view? Otherwise, think why should I invest in the people or technology? There should has to be some business case. Sometimes you see there are some website which is just an informative website. They're not doing a transactional website. Think like this: what I am providing the value to the business. Am I getting any profits on that particular website, or it is just an informative website which I can provide to the WordPress as well? Yeah. So think from the business point of view, what is my business case? Why I am investing the money into this and what is my ROI? So you have to check, okay, I am selling the product on our website and one product is going to the profit of that much. So that is your complete business case. Cool. And it's a journey, it's not a project. So sometimes we feel might be from the agency point of view or from the IT point of view, this is the project that I have done. It is okay, but it is not a project. It is a full journey. If I am investing in the any of the website or the portal, it is a long-term journey. I always want to evolve the product. I can I can think, okay, what is going wrong? What how I can improve my product and how it is beneficial to the product. There are the change management in the product. So always think it is a long-term journey, not a product or not a project which I deployed just in 5 minutes. My website is done. It's over. No, it always evolve. If there is upgrade, technology change, your innovation change. So think like it's a big plan, not a short-term plan. So, if you are able to provide a best-in-class digital innovation to your customer and you are able to success a digital transformation journey, so how now your organization look like? So we saw the previous diagram and now we see a different picture. So people are same, technology are same, and customer is same. So now you can see how the customer centric approach look like. Now your all customer is talking to your brand, and your internal departments are very much aligned with your brand. They are not working as a sub department. And if I am able to connect, they are connecting to the brand. So they are already adopt the approach. All the customer will contact with my brand first, and we all people are aligned. How they are aligned? They are connected with some centralized platform system technology which is keep interacting. Still people and process are same, but some of the system technology they have to able to access to the centralized system. Then only you can provide the best in class experience. So here you're seeing all your customer interactions in one side and whole customer centric organization is one side. So now if you are able to provide the customer experience, they are coming to the website, but now you can also able to see the other interactions that they are doing to the other customers or other functionality. So now my social media team know what's going on the website, or my mobile apps team will know like what is he's doing to the website or the mobile app. So from the purchase level to the full picture I can see. So all the department can serve to the customer very well, and they can see the transaction, they can see their mood, what is their mood on the social media before calling to the customer, what is their NPA, what is their customer success, how valuable the customer is. So if you want to see the full picture of the customer, I can say, yeah, Sitecore is a very best tool. You can use the Sitecore as a big marketing platform or the customer-centric platform where Sitecore provides the content, Sitecore provides the commerce, Sitecore provide the data and analytics, and it also have a capability to provide the omni-channel experience. So if you look the bigger picture with the Sitecore, you can definitely use Sitecore as a your digital transformation journey. But the point is you have to be fully use this system, like not only the CMS point of view, but from other connectivity point of view, which mean you have to connect other system as well in the Sitecore. Then only you can place and claim like, okay, this is my centralized marketing platform. So if you see like this is your customer and everything you are connecting, which is empowered through Sitecore, like my website. But you also need to think you might have some technology which is not running on the Sitecore, but you want to provide the experience within the Sitecore, which means you are using as a dashboard product of Sitecore, and as a call center or as a marketer, I can see all my transaction, all my interaction of my customer in one place. So if you want to use Sitecore as that platform, you have to be connect the other platform. Otherwise, you can't get the full value of any of the digital transformation product. So whether you can use Sitecore or any other product, the whole key is to connect all the system together and provide the holistic view. So you can use Sitecore as a marketing automation product or as a centralized product. So how Sitecore is providing this functionality? So now I'm a little bit going to the technical point, like how it is able to achieve. So Sitecore opened the door through XConnect. So Sitecore is tracking, dashboarding, providing dashboarding, everything to the system which is empowered through Sitecore, but it is already opened the door for other technology, other system language as well. So now your mobile app is running on the Android or iOS. It is not related with your Sitecore. You can able to track everything on the Sitecore through XConnect. So they have to implement the XConnect well, and you can communicate with each other or any of the technology. A quick overview of the XConnect. What is XConnect? So XConnect is a open service API which is provided by the Sitecore, and it is used for third-party integration to and from. And it provide everything on the XDB. So XDB is the core database behind this architecture, and it is completely based on the microservice level architecture. So now I want to show you some demo where how I'm not saying like I'm completely convert all the system together. What I took couple of POC and demos, and it is not a POC, it is a actual live version in my company that I provided as a solution. So I just took some of the use case and I want to present to you guys like how you can also take this as a starter point and expand the POCs. So I have gone through some use case, and in today's demo, I can provide some of the use case which I'm covering this demo. The first thing, as I mentioned, I have created one dummy company called Dream Booking, which provide a booking solution to the customer. So you can think I'm going to create the user from the mobile app. Mobile app is a native mobile app, and I will be able to track that user into the Sitecore experience profile through XConnect. This is the one use case that we have done. The second one is I want to track all the interaction in the mobile app through the JSS service layout in the Sitecore platform. So again, this is through the XConnect, and again, mobile app is not on the Sitecore; it is on the third-party technology which is using. I'm just calling my services. Track my all mobile app interaction in the Sitecore platform, which is if I want to track Sitecore interaction like my page view and all, I am also able to do it. And my website personalization based on my mobile interaction. So if I am doing something on the mobile app, I can able to do some personalization on the mobile websites, so which is provide the omni-channel experience, and some website personalization based on some goal, some custom event. The next is I will provide some personalization based on my social media connectivity, which is my Facebook campaign. So if I am coming from the Facebook campaign, might be my website is doing something different. Cool. So let me connect a couple of websites which I have. So now you can see this is my mobile app, and as I mentioned you, I have a company called Dream Booking, which is providing a booking solution to the customer. And at the same time, I have a web version, which is a website where people can come and the book, register their website. So it is a different option that I am providing to the customer, nothing else. So if I start my journey on the mobile app, yeah. So let me go and quickly register myself and see if I'm able to register and can track. So I come here and simply I want to register as a customer. So I just take any of the example. Let's suppose My name is Deepak and I want to register deepak@gmail.com and I put my password and I registered myself. Now let's see if I'm able to track this customer to my Sitecore. So I go to the Sitecore. I go to the experience profile. So the last contact we created, Deepak, you can see here my contact is created and this is coming from the native mobile app. So this is my first use case. I want to create the contact in the Sitecore. And as you can see here, I have customized the dashboard, which is, as I mentioned, the third-party system. So Dream Booking is a third-party system, and I have a flight booking tab, which is not related with the Sitecore. So this data is completely a non-Sitecore data, which is can be any form, any Oracle database or SQL database. It is just a transactional data. So right now, because I haven't done anything, my data is blank. I haven't done any page view on the website, so my visits and everything is blank. So now what I'm doing, I'm going and doing some transaction on the mobile app. So I logged in the mobile app, and now I'm planning to book the flight in the mobile app. So now you can see I come here, print okay, Mumbai to Dubai. I want to go, let's suppose 14th, return date is 22, adult is 1. So now here is the important thing. I am also doing the personalization based on the transaction. So I am capturing the family persona. So if you are traveling with your family, I'm treating you as a family persona and I'm doing some personalization based on the family. And if you are going solo, I can do some personalization based on the solo. So currently I am treating like you are going with the family and you have some kids and infants. And let's suppose you are traveling from the business class and you want a direct flight and you book the flight. So now you can see my mobile app is personalized based on the data I am putting. So here you can see I am getting a lot of family related content. And if I go to the popular destination and deal, everything, my app is fully personalized with the family content. Yeah. At the same time, we want to track whether like my this transaction is tracked or not. So now you can come here, you can see, and here you go. So now I have customized everything here, and now I am able to track my all transaction into the Sitecore, which means I know who is my customer, what is doing, and what is their persona. So here I put a family persona, and you can track a number of transaction here, so you can have a holistic picture of your customer. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to the website and see what's my experience in the website. Yeah. So I come to the website as the same login password because sometime let's suppose you have a desktop and you want to transaction from the desktop. So now you can see this website is purely powered by the Sitecore. My mobile app is separate entity which is not built on the Sitecore. They are just consuming the APIs. And here you can see my whole destination, my whole deals are already personalized. So this homepage is already personalized, which means it is a family persona. So you can see the omni-channel experience which I am providing based on my mobile app use case. I am able to continue my journey, which is I am still in the family mode. Now think you are booking the flight or somebody is coming as a solo. So again, I come, let's suppose Dubai to Mumbai. I want to do some transaction, and now I'm choosing kids and infant zero, which means I'm not traveling with my kids or family. I'm going alone, and let's see what happens. So now you can see my whole website is personalized based on your transaction or your interaction, whatever the information you are providing me, which means I'm treating you as a solo traveler and I'm personalize my content based on the solo. So if you go to deals because you are a solo and you can see all the content which is coming as a solo, as a solo traveler. So here you can see how I'm doing the personalization of a website based on the transaction that you are doing and how easy, smoothly I am just converting my content, which is very useful to the customer who is doing the transactions. At the same time, I'm tracking every event, either it is coming from the website or the mobile app. So here you can see my all transaction and my latest transaction is not a family persona. Cool. Now I'm going back to my booking page and I want to provide you one more use case, which is your goal-based personalization. Now you can think and see here you have download the app button, which means like let's suppose you are the customer and you want to download the app, you can download the app from here. Now I click on the mobile app button. I want to download this app. I again come here and you can see my content, my interaction is changed. Now I'm not saying booking, download the mobile app because I know you already click on the download button, which I triggered the goal, and now my communication is different. I'm asking, are you facing any issue? Which means see like how website automatically, smartly interacting with your brand or with your customer, correct? Which means might be I am not able to download the app. That's why I'm clicking again and again. Otherwise, there is no reason I want to click again. So here you can see how you can make your website, make your interaction smart. Now my last example, last use case is the Facebook campaign. So think like this: you are coming from the Facebook, and I have created one Facebook campaign. So Sitecore provide one campaign creator tool. So let's suppose if you have a multiple activities on the social media, you can create the campaign here and all the social media traffic can redirect here and you can track all the activity in the single reporting system. So you can go to the experience analytic and you can track what is going on, how many visitors coming. Think like this: if you have a Facebook page and people are coming from the Facebook page and here is a link. So what I'm doing, I'm planning to come my link from the Facebook. So this is my Facebook page. So now you can see the same booking URL, but I am coming from the Facebook. So based on this campaign, I am doing the personalization. And you can change your content, your component, everything if you are coming from the Facebook. So you see like how we are doing the small tweaks and how we can provide the different experience to the client or to the customer on the same content. Yeah. So if you want to go how I achieve all this thing, I simply play with the rule engine, some of the out of the box functionality. So I will show you how I am doing this. So I've created different content for the mobile and the website. So if you go to the booking, what I'm doing, I have created a customized rules and condition. So here you can see this is the Facebook campaign which Sitecore provide already by default. You can just edit the rule and you can choose whatever the campaign you have. All the campaign is listed here. And for the other personalization, the omni-channel personalization, I have created a custom rules and condition where traveler type, value is solo, so all this coming as a customization. And you can simply play with this. So this is a small use case, but you can extend this POC or this idea to the next level. So this is all from my side for this session.
If anyone has any questions, you can ask Ashish now. Great. I'm going to assume there's nothing for now. In case you do have anything, you can reach out to him on his social channels. And so thank you so much, Ashish. Is there anything else anything else
No,
you'd like to
thank you
add?
very much.
Right.
You can connect me anytime, and if anybody has some question of this POC or this demo, they can connect me directly or with you. I'm happy to help.
Great. Thank you so much for taking the time, Ashish, for sharing this. And we'll be sharing the recording of this on our social channel as well. Thank you
Sure.
again for everyone for attending. Thanks, Ashish.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Nizam.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye.